Most young men struggle to lose fat because they think like a loser. Losers think thoughts of, I'll do it tomorrow. I can't. I don't feel like it. The weather's shit. I can't. You're not alone though. I used to think thoughts very similar to all of those at some point in my life. I was 20 kilos overweight, fucking heavily overweight, hated my life, hated myself, and had a horrible mindset. Now, I've managed to keep the weight off for 5 years, best shape of my life, and I fucking love life. And a lot of the progress I made was because I fixed my mindset and I had a goal I was working towards. This video, I'm going to give you 4 key understandings that once grasped will unlock new levels of fat loss for you. The first point I want to introduce to you is you think so negatively about both the world and yourself. It's like I used to walk around with say red lenses on, where everything I would view would be distorted by the lenses, by my paradigm, by the way I thought. It'd be clouded in this negative energy. Like right now, if you had red glasses on, what would you see what would you see that as? It wouldn't be blue, it'd be distorted. Well, objectively, it's blue. Your red glasses, no, you see a different color. Or you could have, say, green glasses on. You can have a more positive outlook on life, and now your glasses are still distorted, but it's a way more productive view on life. So how does this actually relate to fat loss? Because if you think negatively about the world and yourself, if you think I can't, or you think the world's out to get you, that other people are out to get you, that fat loss is fucking inherently stupidly hard, that exercise isn't fun, that imagine thinking all of these thoughts on top of fat loss as a whole is hard to do. Change is hard in general. And now you're having this fucking red glasses on that's making everything seem like it's also against you. It's like what I've found a lot of people do with just negative emotions in general, and with peace of mind is something that you need to protect. And you can do that by controlling your emotions, by controlling the way you react and the way you see the world. But what a lot of people do is, so imagine there's a fireplace right now. By adding fuel to the fire, you're keeping negative emotions and fucking over your peace of mind. How many times do people talk about their pain, their problems, and they just had fucking fuel to the fire? They keep the fireplace of negative emotions alive by talking about their problems, asking for sympathy, thinking in worst case scenarios, saying to themselves they can't. All this shit that just adds fuel to the fire, that when this fire goes out, fat loss and life in general gets better. But you just keep adding fuel to the fire with the negativity. And I know my fucking advice is, be more positive. But actually think about it. Actually audit your thoughts. How many of your thoughts actually serve you? How many of your conversations actually serve you? How many of your conversations are just bitching and moaning about people? Or bitching and moaning about how hard fucking life is? Does that serve you? Because it didn't serve me. All it does is add to that fucking fireplace of negative emotions. Come on. Change the way you view shit. Change that negativity. You need to stop viewing the world as such a fucking harsh, negative place, and honestly just start being kinder to yourself and believe that you can actually do shit. Because at the end of the day, your only constant is yourself. All the other people in your life are going to, at some point or another, leave. You need to be okay with yourself and believe in yourself, because that's all we have. Here's an analogy to hopefully hammer it home. So there's one person who believes in himself, who has friends that support him, who sees the world with that green lens. He is now trying to lose fat. He's 20 kilos overweight, as I was. He goes on a weight loss program. He thinks he can. This is good. I can do this. And he has friends to support him, and he has information that supports what he wants to do. Is everything actually going for him? This guy is so much more likely to succeed. Well, person 2, he has those red glasses on. He sees the world as out to get him. Fat loss is hard. He doesn't believe in himself. he goes on he finds the same program, but he finds reasons not to be able to do it. Because he's looking for reasons and excuses not to do it because it's fucking hard. And then he doesn't make the progress that he wants. He gives up. His friends don't help him, don't do anything. They're just other people that are in that negative stage in their life where they're just like, okay, let's give in to comfort. I'm fucking lazy. And they just see themselves as like fat, lazy people who won't be able to change. Imagine having friends like that who are literally, if you start to change. Actually, this is a sub point that I've noticed. When you're on self-improvement and you try to change your life, the people that knew you at that prior stage, they won't say anything, but they will have like negative energy towards you. They will have like bitterness and resentment because they know you at like their current stage in life. They know you at that point. You're trying to go higher. And they feel insecure that you're going on and bettering your life. They knew that you were the same person, but now you're going up. You're going up. You're actually doing things for your life now. And they're not. That makes them feel insecure as hell. And unfortunately, what a lot of those people will do is try to bring you down to their levels. They'll try to bring you down to where they see you as, where they knew you as. So just keep this in mind with your current friends when you're trying to change. Because this is a bit of a kick in the face that I've had to experience a fair few times now. Sorry for yapping on. Let's get on to the second point. Your relationship with failure. So right now, how do you view failure? Whenever I failed in life, whenever I got rejected by a girl, whenever I failed to lose weight or I relapsed on a bad habit I was doing, there was two options. I could either learn from my mistake, see what I did wrong and do better next time. View it as a sort of stepping stone that in order to achieve what I want, okay, this is going to happen. Let's get what I can learn from this, fucking iterate on, and don't make the same mistake last time. And that's what I've done for years now. I've viewed failure as a sort of stepping stone in order to fucking succeed, you're gonna fail. If you look at any successful person that has made millions of dollars, like look at fucking Alex Hormozi. He has made so much money, but he has failed so many times, so much business failure in his personal life. He's been homeless. He has been under so much pressure where if he doesn't make this work right now, he's gonna be homeless. He has lost so much money. You need to view failure as a stepping stone. What a lot of people do, and I'm also guilty of this in the past. I failed, and now what? Okay, let's blame something else. Let's blame someone else, or that's luck. Oh, I failed. I was just unlucky. When you start thinking like that, that's when you lose control and you stop being able to make the changes in your life that you fucking want. So, failure is essential and you need to not blame external circumstances on what you want. Take responsibility. Like, we'll go back to that person 1, person 2 analogy. Person 1 with the green glasses, he views failure as necessary, as it's going to happen, and when failure happens, I'm going to fucking learn from it. While person 2, he views failure as a reason to give up. He views failure as the world fucking, everything is against me and I just can't. He views it as a reason to give up. You need to be thinking more like person 1. So in the past, I have tried to quit multiple bad habits at once. And what do you think happens? Yeah, I don't do shit. I don't lose. I don't manage to break any of them, and I make no progress. So the key lesson here, don't do too much at once. If you have lots of habits that you know are holding yourself back from achieving fat loss, like you poor sleep, poor diet, watching porn, fucking jacking off 5 times a day, you have all those bad habits holding you back, just try to quit one. Just one at one time. Just take it slowly. You're going to be, in a year, you're going to be in good shape from now. But that's only going to happen if you start slowly. Start small and go slowly. When building new habits or making any changes in your life, go by that principle. Start small and just go slowly. Take it slowly. It's not a fucking sprint. It's a marathon. It's a lifelong marathon for you. You're trying to be in shape for the rest of your life, not for the next 3 months. You're not hemorrhaged by time. You can... I honestly wish someone told me this when I was a bit younger. Would have made life a fair bit easier. The only thing with this though is you have to be humble and you have to let go of the ego. So many young men have massive egos that they don't even realize. And when I told you this strategy, did you think to yourself, fucking easy, I can do multiple habits at once, I'm better than that. I don't need to start slowly, I'm way better than that. If you thought like that, that is the mindset that's going to keep you fat and that's going to keep you weak. Just be careful of that and don't let your ego control you. And last point for this little subsection, 1% better every day. I know it's typical cliche, feel good, fucking advice, 1% better every day. But fucking how many people actually live like that? It's a good little reminder that it's fundamental for making change in any point in your life. If you start small and then you aim to make 1% better changes every day, that's how you make fucking real change. I think it was number 4. Fuck, I forgot. This is a personal one that I haven't seen talked about anywhere. Never skip 2 days in a row. So, when I was doing boxing about last year, I went 6 months in a row so I went 2 days a week for 6 months. I went Tuesday, Thursday, every day, every week for 6 months. Then I took 1 day off. I was like, okay, I'm not feeling the best, I'll take the day off. And then I took the Thursday off as well because, I don't know, some sort of bullshit rationalization. There's some sort of coping mechanism, fucking, I'm just being a bitch. And then guess what happened? I didn't go back for 3 months after that. Because I always just, I already skipped 2 days. Fucking, what's skipping one more? And then it just starts the fucking cycle of you just go downhill. And then it's so hard to just start climbing again. It's so hard to get back on that ladder. It's so much harder. So I found that never skip 2 days in a row. If you skip one workout, sure, fine, skip back on. I'm not a bad person. It happens to fucking everyone. But skip 2, that's when your justifications become so much more likely to happen. And that's when breaking good habits is going to start happening. When you skip 2 days, have a fucking note on your wall, never skip 2 days. Just understanding this would have saved me lots of time as well. So yeah, never skip 2 days in a row. If you found you got any value from this video, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And check this video out next. You'll love it. Bye.